Downfall does not rush you, it waits. Heat presses flat against the basin, bending distance until nothing feels close and nothing feels safe. Buildings sit scattered like bad decisions made long ago, low, exposed, forgettable. The hotels rise just enough to matter. The tower rises enough to kill from. There is no shade worth trusting, no place to disappear, only space, and time that does not care who you are. Firefly already knows the shape of the desert. She has reduced it to angles, shadows, and consequences. From far away, downfall becomes simple. Lines of sight, routes of denial, places where people think they are safe. She does not raise her voice. She does not need to. What matters has already been seen. What matters has already been measured. The desert is not random. It is obedient to geometry. Distance shortens without announcing itself. Every step takes something away that cannot be given back. The ground offers no warning when it stops being forgiving. Only silence. They enter the basin the way professionals always do, spread apart, unhurried, deliberate. No one crowds another man's space. No rifle wanders where it does not belong. Elite leads by position, not motion. Ginge watches the horizon like it owes him something. Josh counts what cannot be seen. Stitch anchors weight. Hades leans forward like pressure waiting to be released. Gamer moves clean, precise, economical. HVD is already somewhere ahead of everyone else. Krieger moves like a machine that learned patience, and narrator's lenses glow softly. Not bright enough to draw attention, just bright enough to remember him. This is not speed. This is certainty. The tower does not blink. It does not have to. Stone remembers every mistake ever made from above. Windows become mouths. Shadows become promises. No one fires. No one rushes. Elite watches without lifting his rifle. Because this part isn't about shooting. It's about understanding who would die first if someone made the wrong choice. The alley collapses distance in a single breath. Two figures appear where nothing should have been. Not charging, not hiding, just wrong. The team does not flinch. No voices, no scramble. Narrator is already aligned. Not with a man, but with the end of a problem. The correction is immediate, brief, final. The desert swallows the sound. The formation never breaks. Stillness returns the way it always does, like nothing happened. Krieger holds the doorway as if it has always belonged to him. Josh watches behind them, because that's where regret usually comes from. Narrator lowers his rifle just enough to mean it. Elite and Ginge do not speak. They do not need to. Center Hotel has become the only thing that matters. Distance disappears faster now, not because they rush, but because decisions have already been made. The building eats sound. Sunlight dies at the doorway, and the desert becomes memory. Concrete replaces air. Walls close in. Stitch owns the threshold. Hades splits what cannot be shared. Josh keeps the outside honest. Narrator's lenses cut softly through dust and dark. Krieger follows last, because nothing is allowed to exist behind them without permission. Elite steps inside, and the space accepts it. The target does not know he has already lost. He speaks calmly, moves with the confidence of someone who believes he controls the room. The scar on his cheek tells a different story. HVD watches without blinking. Narrator does not aim. Gamer's optic passes over exits, guards, habits, not the man. This is not elimination math. This is capture math. The clock starts without a sound. Routine reveals everything eventually. Guards trade places. Doors open when they shouldn't. Space breathes. Nobody reacts. Nobody signals. But the opening exists now. Brief, repeatable, enough. Elite steps in without announcing himself. The plan does not change. It simply tightens. Stitch stacks without crowding. Hades mirrors pressure. Narrator lowers his muzzle because this is not about killing. Josh and Krieger lock the world behind them. Gamer owns the outside. Everything is ready. The door opens. No flash, no shouting, no mercy requested. Hands move where they must. The radio falls. The target is taken before fear can arrive. Guards freeze, not because they're weak, but because they are late. Elite sees the result and does not comment. The mission changes state. Restraints click into place without drama. The target is hooded, not to punish, but to remove choices. Weapons point outward, never inward. They move the way they entered, disciplined, deliberate, intact. This is not escape, it is withdrawal, under control. Night brings noise back with it. Muzzle flashes bloom from places that don't matter. Undisciplined, angry. Rounds hit dirt and stone, not the formation. Gamer answers with precision. Hades and Josh keep angles clean. No one breaks stride. Elite glances once, then forward again. The detainee never leaves the center. The helicopter settles like it was always meant to be there. Dust rises. The desert erases footprints as fast as they are made. Firefly flies without urgency, because urgency belongs to people who are late. Elite looks down once, not to remember, but to confirm it no longer matters. Downfall keeps its silence, and so does FUBAR.